we're in the land of the panda. Everyone loves them because they're so cute. I like them for another reason. They're great eaters. I might even cook them lunch. So join me next on Martin Yan's China. High up in the remote mountain of Elong, Sichuan province, this is the land of the panda. The Wolong Research Center and Panda Reserve in the Wolong Nature Reserve is about a 4-hour drive from Chengdu. It is one of the world's largest giant panda research and breeding centers, where this endangered species is studied, bred, trained, and protected. Hello, what's your name? Look at that, they are very good in climbing. Look at that, isn't it cute? That's why they're so precious, they're so cute. Look at this, we're right in the real panda habitat, the natural habitat. It's amazing, you know. Very rarely human like this are allowed to get so close to all this precious panda. Don't get too high, too dangerous, okay? Though getting too dangerous, they're not listening because I'm not talking the language. They don't understand what I'm saying. That's the problem, you know? Hey, don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. Be nice to each other. Don't fight. I said, don't fight. It's not listening. I better speak their language. The giant pandas found in this part of China are among the best known and most loved endangered animals in the world. Saving the panda. I'm in the reproductive lab in the Pandas Research Hospital. This is where they study all the elements of panda reproduction. Panda only fertile in about maybe 2 or 3 days of a whole year. So it's very important to find out exactly when these 2 or 3 days is, so they put the male and the female together so they can mate. The center has all kinds of tests to determine peak fertilities. And they even have a whole separate diet just for the pregnant pandas and new mothers. Director Han mentioned this is a special type of bamboo reserved for the pregnant or giant panda just gave birth to a little panda grown only around here, specially reserved for the new mother. So they give them better quality milk for the newborn baby. Let me taste it and see whether it is truly that good. It tastes good too. I'm not kidding, it's very good. Oh, this is good. The center's work is to ensure that these beautiful animals has a future on our planet and that they can be enjoyed, not endangered, for many generations to come. It's a very rare treat to see what we are looking at through the window of this incubator. This is a newborn. Actually, this was a late pregnancy. Normally, the pregnancy period is about 6 months. Look at that cute baby. Just woke up. Oh, yawn. Yawn. Yeah, a little bit too early for me. What are you guys doing? This is about 2.5 pounds. This is one of the 18 pandas, and this is the last one to be born. Look at the tongue, sticking out your tongue. No teeth. I love the pandas because they are such good eaters. They eat fruits and vegetables and plenty of bamboo. And around here, they get special cakes for better health and fertility. You know, I have cooked for all kinds of people all over the world. But I have never tried cooking for a panda. Well, I can't resist a challenge. I'm in the kitchen of the pandas. We're making meals for our good friend, all the pandas around here. It is just like making a cake, except instead of flour, this mixture starts with soybean powder and ground up bamboo. Then eggs and water are added. Not only human cook with oil. Hey, our panda friends also need a tiny bit of oil. It's a well-balanced diet, okay? Nutritious meal. Next, all the vitamins. Now they're dissolving these vitamins in warm water. Then after that, the vitamin water will be incorporated into this mix. Now when the dough is ready, you put them all in this container. And now it's time to turn the dough into the specialty of the house, Panda Cakes. Shape them into a little cake like this. After 4 to 4.5 hours, I think it's ready. See? Steamer. Whoa, look at the steam, huh? First, for safety, you got to shut off the steam first. Then put it into this screen. Just let it cool down. Very good. Look at that. This is the final product. It smells very good. It's nutritious. Look at this. This will be the gourmet meal for our panda friends. Well, I'm glad that these two pandas love my cooking. My efforts not wasted. Looks like they're enjoying my food. Delicious. Thank you, Chef Yan. You're welcome. This particular dish is inspired by the pandas' wonderful meal. So that's why I've called it Panda's Favorite Stir Fry. I have a bamboo plant here. So I always, when I need fiber, this is very good stuff. And here, I'm going to show you how to do a wonderful Panda Favorite Stir Fry. Now look at this. This is how we cut it. I cut it this way. I cut it in half, and then I will put this over here, and I would slice it like this. Slice it like this. Look at this, how cute this is. And I cut this in half. So you have a beautiful piece of bamboo shoot like this, and I put it aside. Here, I have some chicken as well as turkey breast. This is enough to feed the entire village in China, okay? And here, it is good for a party of 4. So cut this up, and I butterfry this, okay? I butterfry this, and this is all I need. Butterfry this, and I set this aside and I put it back right here, and then I cut. Look at how fast I can cut, okay? And I cut, and you cut, and you set aside. You put it from here to here. Once it's cut and finished, and then you are going to marinate. This is what makes the dish looks beautiful. And I'm going to marinate this chicken. This is all I really need, okay? I marinate the chicken with a tiny bit of soy, okay? Tiny bit of soy sauce, tiny bit of wine. Basic marinade, very, very simple, okay? And also, always put a tiny bit of cornstarch, okay? Very simple, very easy. Always marinate ahead of time. And it's very, very important to use marinated meat because it tastes better. If you don't have to marinate in Thai cooking, and they don't marinate, but in here, smells good, okay? I put this right over here and set it aside. And then we are going to also, if you want, you can also, after you cut the chicken, if you want, you can turn it upside down, and then you can use another knife to cut up something. This is how you should do it, okay? 1, 2, Never have cross-contamination, okay? And you set it aside, and you put it right over here. This is all the ingredient that you really need. Very simple. See? This is the bamboo dish with the chicken. First, I heat this up. Now, I'm going to do a stir fry. And everybody knows when you do stir fry, put a tiny bit of oil. And then we're going to put a tiny bit of garlic. Look at this. A lot of garlic and Sichuan peppercorn. Sichuan peppercorn. This is Sichuan food. And then dry chili. Whoa, dry chili. really nice dry chili. And then you put the chicken right over here. It doesn't take too long. Go, it got a numbing. The Sichuan peppercorn is not hot. It's got a numbing effect. Okay, that's what makes it very unique. Oh, look at this. Stir, stir, stir. It is so hot because I did not break up the chili, so it's just aromatic. It's not too hot. You want to make it really hot? All you have to do is break this up. This is going to be hot. The seed comes out. Okay. Tiny bit of wine. Tiny bit of wine. Whoa! Whoa! This is how hot this is. And then when this is almost ready, you put the rest of the ingredient right in here. This is all you have to do. Put it right in here. Beautiful. Ah, look at this. If you happen to have some braised bamboo shoot, by all means use it. In Sichuan, very popular to have braised bamboo shoot, okay? Wow, can you hear the sizzling sound? Beautiful. Finally, seasoning. Put a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. Sichuan, they use sesame seed oil a lot. So always have a little bottle of this in your fridge. Sichuan style chili pepper. I'll put 2 teaspoons. That's all I need, okay? And a beautiful stir. Put a tiny bit extra wine. Dry. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. The whole thing is basically done. You know what? This is how easy it is. And then when it's served, and I put this right over there. Look at this. I have some carrot rice right here. And I put the dish right on top. Look at this. And I slice the whole thing. Oh, look at the sizzling. This is so beautiful. Amazing dish. Simple to do. Everybody can do it. And it's very healthy, and this is what I call a wonderful dish called the Pandas Favorite. Look at it. Look at this. I'm going to garnish it a little bit with some really wonderful chili right here, and then a little piece of bamboo leaf right on top. What you have here is the Panda's Favorite stir fry. And you know what? Next, we'll leave the panda. And then I will cook some Sichuan chicken soup. Well, I can hardly bear to go, but it is time to leave my friends, the pandas, and head back down the mountains to Chengdu. We just left the panda habitat. Pretty chilly up there. But right down here, it's getting so warm. Can't take it anymore, we gotta remove it. And this is a very, very popular farmer's restaurant on the roadside. Everything is fresh. And when they talk about the catch of the day, hey, they're not kidding. Duck beak fish. See, it's like a duck beak, see? It's only available in the local fresh water here in the river and the lake. Okay, this is one of our lunch ingredients. I'm gonna order some of these for deep frying. Look at that, we're gonna do this. Okay, good. There's it right here. Okay. And now it is time to pick out some fresh vegetables. And I know just what I want. Just came back from the Panda Conservation and Research Center. I know what the panda like because I fixed the meal for them. And it looks like what they like, I have learned to enjoy it too. Look at this. This is what they like. Huge bamboo shoot, okay? These are also the little bamboo shoot right here. We're going to pick up some of these ingredients for our lunch. We got some little bamboo shoot here. And then we have some bamboo shoot here. And here, also bamboo shoot. Take a look at this. This is also bamboo. This is the young bamboo shoot. We're going to also use some of these. And also, beautiful mushroom. This is also local wild purple vegetable. Wild. So we're going to pick up all of this and go in there and have the duck beak fish and the little baby fish. We're going to cook a meal. We're hungry. These chefs may look very young, but they are masters at turning homegrown and homemade ingredients into amazing dishes. In a typical kitchen or in the home, they always make their own preserved pork. Look at that. I better help out, otherwise we won't have lunch. braised duck beef fish. Wow, this is nice. 大蒜. This is chili, pickled chili, fresh chili, and lots of garlic. Braise it in a wonderful fermented bean paste, Sichuan style. Everything is Sichuan style here. Always learn. Never stop learning from the master, young master. This is something you have never seen before. This is the local rice bucket. It's actually a steamer bucket. Inside there, you can steam. Look at this. The steam go through this. And inside there, you can put all the rice. And you steam the rice like this. When the rice is ready, you put it in the little bucket like this. To serve to your guests.
Oh, I'm as hungry as a bear.
Hey, look at this. This is a banquet, not only for me, but for probably the panda. Bamboo shoot, and bamboo shoot. Everything is bamboo. But I think we need one more thing. Fish, the local fish. Right here, that's the local duck beef fish braised. I don't think I can finish all of this by myself. So I think everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. We're all local friends here. 敬你们一杯茶，以茶，不停地吃，不能停下来。最多的时候我有10个加餐。You know why this ham is so good? Look at the marbling. Looks like it's painting. Look at that. It's the land of the panda. Delicious, spicy Sichuan food. 就是干杯！干杯！ When I was in the farmer's restaurant, everything is so fresh. Freshness at its best. You know why? They actually, whenever they do a dish, they go out to the pet yard, a vegetable patch, and they just pick it up. They pick it by the hour, so everything is very fresh. It was a wonderful, healthy, inexpensive meal. The whole meal for about 6 people. You know how much? $17 US. Isn't it amazing? And you can fly all the way to China, have a big meal, and come back and still save money. Okay? I'm going to julienne this ginger and put it in my wonderful soup. I'm going to make Mrs. Yan's weekly chicken soup. Because when I was a little kid, my mom, Mrs. Yan, always fixed this for me, the chicken soup. And that's why I look so good, you know, because it is holistic, it is healthy. Here we have some chicken here. Now this is spring chicken. Okay, you can use spring chicken or Cornish game hen, is fine. Here is the black chicken, also called silken chicken. The whole skin is black, but the feather is white, silky white. And this is only used for herbal soups in Chinese, among the Chinese. And besides chicken, they also have all kind of wonderful herbs. You see, woolberry, ginseng. This is dragon's eye. And this is a dry lily, and this is tangerine peel. Whoa. All of these, this is dong gui, and this is a mushroom. It's called monkey head. And of course, I have some dry mushroom here, shiitake mushroom. And this is the soup one. This is the soup one. You remove the stem, okay? Remove the stem. Remove the stem, it's like this. And then you score them and make it look beautiful. 1, okay? 2, you see this? 3, and 4. In the meantime, I'm bringing a pot of water to a boil and put this whole chicken in boiling water with a tiny bit of salt. And what I'm doing is I am going to let it poach for a few seconds. Now you can see the difference. When I poached it, I get rid of some of the excess fat and also let it shrink, let the skin shrink a little bit before. Now look at this. Only a few seconds, you can tell the difference. Let me show you close up, okay? Now this is the difference. This is the raw, and this is a poach for about just a minute. And it shrinks the skin and tighten it. I have a clay pot here, and I'm going to put this clay pot. It's hot. This is the one that I inherit from Mrs. Yan, my mother, okay? Clay pot. I also have one from my grandmother. Oh, this is home cooking at its best. When this is done, I put the chicken right in here. I put the chicken right in here. Look at the entire chicken facing you, okay? And then saying hello to you. And I put all the wonderful stuff inside. I put a couple of thin slices of ginger, a few slices of ginger, mushroom, ginger, and all kind of herbs. Look at this, all kind of herbs right here. All kind of mushroom right over here. This is ginseng, and this is the herb. This is holistic tonic drink. Wolberry, I rinse it a little bit, and I put this right over here. And that's a long end, and lily. These are very, and enhance the flavor. Dry tangerine peels. Put a piece of dry tangerine peel. And dong gui, put it right over here. This is good for the women because it's very high in iron, and also it's very good. And also, if you happen to have this, this is lightly soaked, and I also put it over here and let it cook for a little while, or put it right over here and cook it for a little while, and then I add a tiny bit extra water or wine. I put flavor with wine. Flavor with wine. And a tiny bit of extra water would be good, okay? Extra water. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. And I'm going to let it cook. First, I bring it to a boil, okay? First, I bring it to a boil over high heat, okay? And to flavor, I put a tiny bit of salt, not much, just a tiny bit of salt. And a tiny little bit of pepper later. And just wine, no soy sauce yet, okay? And I cover this up and let it bring to a boil. Once it brings to a boil, I let it simmer for approximately hour to an hour and a half. And this would be Mrs. Yan's favorite weekly chicken soup. 1.5 hours, that's all you need. And then I'm going to season this, okay? Here, I have a tiny bit of soy. Not much, just enough to give that nice, wonderful flavor contrast. Extra wine. I love the wine. Oh, beautiful. And then also a little dash of white pepper. That's all you need. Look at this. Smells so good. Not only the aroma and flavor of the chicken soup and the chicken broth, but also the herbs and the wonderful ginkgo nut. I'm going to shut this off and take it over there, and we will serve this very, very careful because it's very, very hot and it's very, very dangerous. Okay, we'll put this right over here. Before we do that, because it's a lot of soup, serve with wonderful rice. And then I'm going to have some healthy rice, egg green rice. Absolutely beautiful egg green rice. Okay, look at this, egg green rice. It is healthy. This is tonic. And not only that, not only I cook it in my mother's wonderful clay pot, I also cook it in this rice cooker. Whoa, look at that, 2 portions for everybody. And a tiny, tiny bit of cilantro right here so everybody can enjoy this beautiful dish. And this is it. Mrs. Yan's weekly chicken soup is healthy and it's delicious. And if Yan can cook for the adorable pandas, so can you. 再见。